Welcome. My name is Danny Ross, and I'm your host for this session. Since we have a lot of people on for their very first time, I will give a little background on AI. If this is your first session, I'll invite you to the 7 p.m. tonight. This is where I do a slower, deeper dive into what is AI and cover all of the essentials. And we'll talk about the origination of AI, details of different platforms and how they're all related and what's the latest and greatest. Okay. I know a lot of you joined in from the Atlanta Black Chambers. I appreciate you guys jumping on. I see some people on here that are regulars, and I also appreciate you coming back for our Tuesday edition of AI Lunch and Learn. If you come back later this evening, I'll put a link in the chat in a few minutes. I will actually be going through this presentation in a much slower pace. What I'll touch on today, just so that we have bring everybody who hasn't seen this at all before, talk a little bit about the create method. It's one of the things we teach at 1000XAI, of which I'm a trainer. And it's about how to speak in general to any AI tool. Every now and again, I like to give a refresher course for people who have never joined the 7 p.m. session. The way you communicate with any AI large language model, whether it's ChatGPT, Claude, it doesn't really matter. To get the best results, you have to be specific, you have to be detailed. And the methodology for doing that, the first thing you want to do is set the context, which means you're going to say to the AI, you are a worldwide respected copywriter, author, you are a doctor specializing in this kind of medicine, you are an analyst, a journalist, a sales manager. I've spent 20, 30 years in sales, so I would be the expert coming to the meeting to help you. When you use AI and you pay $20 a month, or even if you use the free version, you can think of yourself as inviting thousands of experts into your meeting. For example, if you want to get a conversation going with Warren Buffett and talk about investing, or if you want to talk about technology, you invite Steve Jobs to the meeting. These are the experts, and you want the AI to emulate being that particular person for this particular conversation. And so the AI will say, you would say something like, you are a world-class author, and I want you to help me write this book, or I am putting together a marketing piece. This is important about the result you're looking for. I am looking for 5 emails that I can use to market my new product or service. I'm building a website and I'm looking for content for the hero section. I want headlines. I want to grab their attention. I'm doing an agreement between 2 entities, one in this state. You want to be very specific. I'm launching a brand new service and I need a marketing plan that I can hand off to an investor. Tell the AI what it is that you're looking for and what you want to get out of it. The explanation is how you break it down further for the AI. Give me a detailed report on the mining conditions in such and such. I want to compare and contrast these 5 things. Give me a table. I want you to help me critique this. I want you to help me putting together a script for a Hollywood movie, and I want you to help me put together, give the AI specific instructions about the type of output you're looking for. It's going to target these individuals. I want something for business owners, targeting men, targeting women. I'm writing a children's book. I'm talking to fellow entrepreneurs, and I want them to get excited. These are the things that you're working on. When I say excited, I'm talking about the tone of the content. I want it to be persuasive, as in salesy. I want it to be entertaining. I talked about that script a minute ago. I want it to be professional. I am writing my thesis for such and such degree. Tone, just like you can invite a specific expert, the AI is familiar with any public figures on the internet. So if you are writing something funny, you might say, I want it to be in the tone of Kevin Hart or such and such a comedian. You can lay this all out to the AI in a prompt or a sentence. Once you get that first pass, you can then say, that's good, but I want you to expand on this or explain this better. I want to iterate on it. AI is fantastic. They never get tired. So you can iterate and ideate as many times as you want want within restrictions on tokens. If you have the free version of AI, a lot of times you'll run up against that. Well, it says, okay, you can't ask any more questions today, and then you end up signing up or joining. AI, generally speaking, has a free mode that you can start with, and then as you start using it more, you can get tokens or credits towards doing something else that you want to do. First of all, always review the content that you're giving. Guys can make mistakes. They can do what we call in the industry hallucinate. And it's usually they hallucinate if they're trying to help you. And so if they don't know the actual answer, they'll make something up. You just have to be cautious about that and review it. You are the human in the equation, and you have to review whatever you get before you present it to the world as a finished product. That's your responsibility. If you have questions while I'm doing this, please go ahead and drop them into the chat. We got some more people joining. Hey, Yvonne, Gayla, Gerald, Lillian, Pamela, Paris, Andrea, December, Delinda. There's a lot of new people on today. Really appreciate it. Come on in. We're going to have fun today. If you have questions, drop them in the chat, and I'm going to make sure that we cover them as we keep going here. If I was going to make a prompt, I would say something like, you are a world-class Amazon best first-in-class publishing author. I want you to help me write an outline for a book summarizing all the benefits of using AI and the Build Biz platform to help business owners. Write a chapter outline for a book summarizing the 5 steps business owners can take to learn how to use AI using BuildBiz.ai so they can increase sales and grow revenue, and write this in an inspirational tone. Now, this is not the exact prompt that I used, but I wrote AI Powered Dreams using AI, and I've got 11 workbooks in the platform that you can get for free. It's amazing how quickly you can do it, but also more importantly, how detailed those books can be as you guide the AI to produce the results you want. I trained it on me, of course, since I've been selling for 20, 30 years. I put all of that into that book and into those workbooks. That's what I mean by using AI to showcase your specialty, your expertise, your experiences, your personality, all of those things, and put that into both. You can put that into content like books, but you can also put it into platforms. There's a lot of ways you can use AI to produce amazing results. Jump on the 7 p.m. call later today, and I will help you guys with a deeper dive into using prompts to get where you want to go. Here is the one for reaching out to me, because I also want to be able to help people. I'll put all 3 of these in the chat. Let's grab the next version of our training for this evening. For those just joining, BuildBiz.ai is the platform where we have 60 plus apps. I used to have 90 plus apps, but because of the way people were using the platform, I'm a big believer in if people are not using those apps, I'm going to cut them out so that I can focus on the apps that people are using. We have streamlined it down to 60 plus apps now, and we've changed the layout and format. The things that we do in the platform have actually increased. I'll explain why in a second. The AI Lunch and Learn starts at 12 o'clock noon Eastern. You can register here to make sure it pops up and add it to your calendar. Make sure you get a reminder. On Thursday, we have a version that's similar, but it's more focused to people who want to make money from the platform. You can use the platform for yourself and your business, but you can also make money by reselling it, becoming a white label. You take everything that's on the platform, you change the look and feel. For instance, this white label belongs to Joel. Joel is the owner of the AI Workstation platform, which is a white label of Build Biz, and mine is a white label of Deal.ai, just for example. When you sign up for these platforms, you get specialized custom-built AIs that focus on certain things. For my platform, it's all about helping small and medium-sized businesses build their business. Go ahead and sign up for the 7 p.m. session, and that'll get you rocking and rolling for everybody on here. That's the last one. You have my email address in the chat. If you want to book a call with me, feel free to do that. If you want to join BuildBiz.ai, you can go sign up and start a free trial. You get the 11 books. It is free to start up. You get a 7-day free trial. You will not be billed until the trial is over. You will not pay until the 8th day. Go ahead and sign up, and we'll be spending a lot more time diving into prompts and learning and taking our time to go through this. Now, in the Build Biz platform, if you miss a session, don't worry. The recordings are here. Once you sign up, you have access to this. You can get all of the training and learnings. When you first land, you're going to land on this screen. We've changed the layout and format, and you can click on the Build Biz explainer videos. The first one is a walkthrough of the platform. You can see a host of different videos and explainers. You can quickly catch up on the platform. Lots of training with all the videos that are in here. You'll pick it up very quickly and very easily. All right, I'm going to keep going. Any questions that I can answer for anybody? I don't see the 7 p.m. link. It's the last one. Sorry if I caused any confusion. It's the last one on the page. Let me know if you, Paris, if you still are having trouble seeing the link. It's the last one in the chat, I should say. Did you get it? You can book a call with me or send me an email. Feel free. I'm happy to jump on a session with you. But this is the link to send me an email if that's what you meant. I'm not sure exactly what you meant. This is the page you'll land on to book for the 7 p.m. session tonight. Hopefully that makes sense. Let me keep going. We've got a lot of new things on the platform, and I'm going to introduce you to some concepts. One of the big ones that I get questions on all the time is the new AI spokesperson avatar. This is within the Build Biz platform, 60 plus apps. When you are building these, you can see how they're working. This is the one that I built the other day. We were trying to build an avatar for Delinda. Let me start one here. Let's do a new project. The first thing you're going to do is create a script so the AI spokesperson can read your messaging. If you're new and haven't done this before, drop in the chat your domain name or URL if you've got one. If you don't, no big deal. But if you have one, we have some magic tricks where the AI can help you with some tools. Go ahead and drop those into the chat. Last week, we had someone on the AI workstation call who was trying to figure out how to get AI to help with the audio for the video. She already had the looks and feels, and that was interesting. We did some stuff with her, and it was a lot of fun. I like to show off tasks that you can do. For example, if I come here and I go AI and I go video, it'll show you some of the video tools we have in the platform. So this is the search area, so you can search for anything. It's an easy way to get to where you want to go. You can drop the URL in here and then pick the type of methodology you're going to use. You can pick a language, you can pick a voice. So for instance, I like to use Sarah. Adam is a voice you hear all the time.
Welcome to our AI.
You hear him on there all the time. Matter of fact, I heard a video the other day. It was really funny that somebody was comparing AI voices, and this other app sounded more realistic. It was interesting compared to Adam and the other voice. It's fun to see the competition that's happening out there in the world. If I drop this center in, you can see the look and feel. I can pick a color if I want to. I can pick the blues or the lavenders for the script. If I pick a color and go into here, I'm just going to drop that for now. You can pick the number of slides, landscape or portrait. And all it's going to do is it's going to read the content that it can grab off that first page. When you do this exercise, take the time to put together a script using one of the AI tools. Fix this, HTTPS, there we go. And say create. All right, throw off to the running. It'll take a couple of minutes. While it's doing that, we will do this. If we take that website we just saw and go to the About page, the AI only uses one page at a time. If you wanted to do multiple pages, you have to actually go in and copy and get the information from each link. But another easy way to do it is just grab and scrape. the information. We can just copy paste this stuff. And let's put this here. And I can go back into the AI. And so we need a script for the spokesperson to read. I could say something like, let's use the AI sales coach here. This is a AI personality that I created based on sales and marketing and my personality. I can say something like, you are a world-class digital and marketing expert specializing in, this is Hope, LA. I'll just call it the Hope Center. Okay, thank you. I just want to give it an idea. And we'll see if it pronounces it correctly. It might try to pronounce it, spelling it, but we'll see. So I can drop it into another app. Perfect. All right, so it's going to run off and put together a 90-second script using the elements that I showed in that create method a couple of minutes ago. And this is a better way to get either a video or so I told it to not give me the narration. Hey, remove narration and give me just the text script that I can give to an avatar to read. Make it 90 seconds of content. Sometimes when you give an instruction, it ignored that part of it. And so now I'm giving it back again. And so there you go. See, now I have just the text. I can utilize it in the next tool. And that's what I love about the platform. I don't have to bounce place to place. I can do pretty much everything I want to do right here. All right. I have an AI spokesperson and I'm creating a new project and I've got my script. I've got my script in here and now I can continue the voiceover. The avatar is going to read your script. You can pick a voice that you want to use, a woman's voice, a man's voice. There is no right or wrong in this, all right? So you just pick the voice you want to use. Any particular voice you heard so far that you like?
The years teach much which the days never know.
That one?
I think so.
It's yours. You can do whatever voice you want. All right. So the important thing is so you don't waste your credits. This system does use credits. And the way the credits work is we have a lot of apps on the platform. A lot of them don't have to use any extra credits or anything, but they're ones that use a lot of compute power. The reason why our cost is $19.95 compared to other platforms, because we believe in the model where you pay for what you use. If you're using the included tools in your subscription, great. If you want to do something specialized like create avatars, there are plenty of AI tools out there, but you don't get access to most of them for 20 bucks a month. And then what we do is to democratize this where I don't charge everybody more money, $79, $89 a month. I offer the option to people who want to do something specialized. If you're going to use it to create an avatar, then yes, you do pay credits. You get 1,000 for $7. Let's say this whole project costs $500. That means they cost you half of $7 or $350 to make that project. If you spend 1,000, if you spend 5,000 credits, it costs you $29 to do that. Most of the other AI apps out there that does this, you have to pay $79, $89 a month. No matter how you slice it, it's a pretty good value if you need to use it. If you don't click on it. It always tells you before you spend any money what it costs. And you can't generate it until you click the actual button. This is probably one of the most expensive from a credit point of view on the platform. Most of the other ones are like 10 credits, 50 credits, like the AI video one we're doing here. This one is 50 credits per video, so very inexpensive in comparison. Let's see what it did here.
Meet Dr. Andrea Darden, a breast cancer thriver and seasoned therapist dedicated to supporting women on their journey in South Carolina. At Hope Law, Dr. Darden offers counseling that's informed by her own survivor experience and backed by over 20 years of professional expertise. Utilizing research-based interventions like EMDR, she addresses the emotional trauma associated with breast cancer. Her mission is to empower women to overcome the physical, emotional, psychological, and spiritual challenges of breast cancer. With compassion and understanding, Dr. Darden fosters hope and resilience along the path to recovery. Visit Hope Law today to begin your journey towards healing and empowerment.
You can either regenerate the image or use one of the other AI tools to fix the image to what you want it to be. I personally like using the AI tools so that I get exactly what I want. For example, in here we have, let me duplicate this page. And so, by the way, I just right clicked and choose a duplicate so that I can get into another tool like Hyperrealistic, one of my favorite tools. You can create some really fascinating images. For example, I was playing around with this for another customer. She wanted some spokesperson avatars for her video AI apps. The prompt that I'm using here is a confident, professional black woman in her 30s with black hair wearing purple blazer and so on. Again, laying it out so that it understands the type of image that I'm looking for. Once you have it, you can change it from black woman to black man and change the color of their outfits. This app is included free. It doesn't cost anything more than your subscription. I could generate these images as I want to. Another way is I can get the actual image of the doctor. This is already on your website, so it's relatively public domain. I'll grab this and go back to the AI tool. Instead of using a model, I would use your actual image. I would upload it. And you would just go right here to wherever your download screenshots go. There we go. And boom, now it's been replaced. When I play this video again and go forward from there, I would be able to use it. Utilizing research-based interventions like EMDR, that is a unique sentence. And so I could probably go back here and say, I need. You can decide on the shape of the image. If I'm making a landscape video, I'd make it 16 by 9. If I'm making a portrait video, 2 by 3 or 9 by 16. 1 by 1 is, of course, a square. Utilizing research-based interventions like EMDR. I'm very curious to see if the AI who makes images, because we use multiple large language models behind the scene, I'm curious to see if the AI knows what EMDR. I have no idea what it is, but we'll still test it and see if it does. So here's another interesting bias. AI tools, generally speaking, if you ask it for an image of a person, if you're not specific, you're going to get a white guy, usually with a beard. This guy doesn't have a beard for some reason. Maybe he's the inventor of EMDR. I have no idea. But my point being, you have to be specific. Let's see, utilize research-based interventions. Let's see, let's do this. Let's do this. This is where communicating with AI is very important. I'm going to get that summary script we just did, and I'm going to ask it to give me 20 ideas based on the script. When you're getting your AI content generated, if you don't like something, give it a low star. And then if you really, really hate it, which in this case, the image is useless to me, I'll just delete it and it's gone. Now it's giving me 20, a sanctuary for healing and personal growth, offering therapy and wellness, a serene landscape with a person meditating peacefully by a lake at sunrise. You could be very specific. If you want a black female, say you want a black female, meditating by, then you get create another image. So you can keep iterating on this. The idea is you keep working on it until you get exactly what imagery you want for your video. You are in 100% control of this process. It's not going to get it right every time, but the more specific you are, the better you're going to be at getting the right image. For example, that's a nice image. I like it. I'll grab it and see what another one would look like. A warm, cozy therapy room filled with soft lighting and calming decor. Let's grab that one. I'll get a 16 by 9 for that one. There's no people at this point, but we'll see what it defaults to. We're building up the content for our video. All right, so now that we've got that running, let's go back here. We have our clone. Let's test our script. It tells you right at the bottom, 978 credits are required. And let's play.
Welcome to the Hope Law, the sanctuary for healing and personal growth. Our mission is to transform lives through comprehensive therapy, wellness, and training programs. Guided by world-class experts in therapeutic wellness, We build supportive communities that enhance lifelong change. At the Hope La, you'll find a range of services from yoga and meditation to advanced therapy sessions, all designed to support holistic wellness. Our expert team is committed to making a positive impact and offering personalized care. Join us at the Hope La and begin your journey to well-being today. Discover hope, healing, and harmony. For more information or to schedule a visit, contact us now. Begin your new life with us, because you deserve it.
All right. So we'll just keep going for this experiment. And so now we can continue and pick an avatar. There's an uncanny valley. The more photorealistic your AI image is, the more challenges you face with people saying, hey, that looks odd. A lot of times people are building tons of these AI avatars out there, but just using characters instead of real people. Now, the other thing you can do is upload an image that you want to use. I created these images using AI, and I wanted to make my own UGC style. We found some interesting results when we did this on another call. One of the things you want to be aware of, so for example, if I chose your image, there's going to be some challenges with it because, first of all, the way the image is, but I'll show you and you can see what I'm talking about. So you're going to want to pick a model that you want to use. If you use the ones that are already here, you're going to get pretty much the best results from a look and feel type of thing. But if you have something more in mind, you can build your own model. Matter of fact, this model here, you don't want to use anything with hands because the way that it works is if the hands are in the video, it'll try to move the hands and you get some really odd results. You want to use just the top portion of the avatar so that you get the lips. The lips are the most important part, and the face is secondarily the most important part. You want to get the face and the lips in the video. Let me upload yours. I'm going to test it with yours as well. We can just play with this one and see what it does. I have a suspicion of what it's going to do. We have the avatar and we have selected it. Let's go forward to the next step. Continue to generate. It's going to take this custom avatar that we uploaded. Square, yeah, that's fine for now. And then we'll say generate AI spokesperson. All right, so let's go back to our video here. We have me, Dr. We got that straightened out. And Hope Counseling on Survival, South Carolina. Counseling that's informed by her own survivor experience. When it read it before, it sounded like it said something different. That's interesting. Yeah. I know I heard something. I was like, that's odd.
Yeah, I said it earlier in the video.
That was very interesting. That's why. Cancer Thriver. Is that something you have on your site?
Yes.
Ah, so you like Thriver. Let me make
Yes.
Okay.
I like Thriver.
Oh, thank you for explaining that it's your custom word. The AI can hallucinate. I just wanted to make sure. All right, add Hopla, Dr. Darno's counseling, 20 years experience. And then we had the issue with the image just being boring. We want to replace that image. You can just click the regenerate button and see what it comes up with. Or like I said, you can pick a image that you like that's just better. And so you can replace it. I would replace this one with that image. And then we have to find something technical looking for our utilizing research-based interventions. I am not your target audience. When you create these images, you want to come up with something that is good for your target audience. Forget me, I'm not your target. You want to create images that support your messaging from a marketing point of view. You want to make sure that it inspires the emotions that you want it to inspire. And that's what I mean by don't worry about what I think. You walk through this process, audience. So that's the most important thing. Let's see how we're doing. It's still generating. We got some time. We got 15 minutes and it's going to be finished before then. I'm doing this specifically for Delinda because Delinda wanted to play around with some things. So I just wanted to show her. Now you have a little slower process on that. Okay, we need some images to fill out this here. That's a nice image, non-threatening. That's good. Keep telling the AI whether it's doing a good job or not and giving it a rating of the image. That one's not horrible. I'll download it and see what else. I'm looking for something that's a little more technical or medical. It's giving us a lot of serene therapy things, which is great. And pair of hands, planting seeds in a fertile soil, gimmick garden, peaceful oasis. This one is close. Actually, this is a yoga studio. Individuals, holding hands, shared meditation, therapist, with a client engaged in supporting them might be good. All right, female therapist. Break it up a little bit, like it's spelled Latino. There we go. All right, let's go ahead and see what it gives us here. I don't know your specific target audience, but you know your therapy audience. And so you would put all of these images in the framework of what's important to your center. The only thing wrong with this image is that it looks like she's talking to herself. Oh my goodness. All right, let's try. Just like twins in the photo. I know it didn't do that intentionally, but that's basically, it was trying to help out there. As I said, created the same image twice. Almost there, 76%. It's working on it. All right. Questions, go ahead and put them in the chat, please. All right. And give it a 3 out of 5. At least the women in here are different. So that is good. If we go back, we can upload. I think I decided I didn't want to have this twice. There we go. We grab that, drop that in there. And this last image, healing and empowerment. Let's see if we have another one that we can use. We already used that twice. All right, we can do that. And we can also go back here. Let me see. I should have actually grabbed some more of the images off your site. Okay, I like that one. Let's grab this. Let's see. Yeah, that is actually pretty decent. All right, let's grab that for the last image and upload and desktop. There we go. That's not bad. All right, cool. And tell it to go again. This one is only 50 credits, so very inexpensive in comparison. Still does cost something.
Welcome to the Hope Law, the sanctuary for healing and personal growth. Our mission is to transform lives through comprehensive therapy, wellness, and training programs. Guided by world-class experts in therapeutic wellness, we build supportive communities that enhance lifelong change. At the Hope Law, you'll find a range of services from yoga and meditation to advanced therapy sessions, all designed to support holistic wellness. Our expert team is committed to making a positive impact and offering personalized care. Join us at the Hope Law and begin your journey to well-being today. Discover hope, healing, and harmony. For more information or to schedule a visit, contact us now. Begin your new life with us, because you deserve it.
That's why I don't like to use the real person for these types of testimonial or UGC generated content. It would be better if you just sat in front of a camera and recorded yourself. But I did want to show the class the concept of it, which is we went from a photo, we went from a script, and then we asked it to generate this content. I'll download it and throw it in the chat for you, Andrea. But I think what is important is the class kind of see how you can do this. It's training. It's not the finished product, but I'll drop it in there for you to kind of see it. Because yeah, Delinda, you're welcome. This is what Delinda wanted to see is how do I take an image of myself and throw it in there? The photo we started with was a lighter image. Using a model is better most of the time because you yourself have your own personality, how you speak, how you move your face and your body. You are going to want to just sit in front of a camera and record if you're going to do this type of content. Anyway, I'm just showing the class. Let me grab this file and drop it in the chat. If it's too big, I'll figure out a way to get it to you. I'll put it up on YouTube in a private place and pass it along. Downloads. Oh, it should fit. It's only 9 megs. There we go. Back to where we were with the other video creation tool. Let's see what we got this time.
Meet Dr. Andrea Darden, a breast cancer thriver and seasoned therapist dedicated to supporting women on their journey in South Carolina. At Hope Law, Dr. Darden offers counseling informed by her own survivor experience and backed by over 20 years of professional expertise. Utilizing research-based interventions like EMDR, she addresses the emotional trauma associated with breast cancer. Her mission is to empower women to overcome the physical, emotional, psychological, and spiritual challenges of breast cancer. With compassion and understanding, Dr. Darden fosters hope and resilience along the path to recovery. Visit Hope Law today to begin your journey towards healing and empowerment.
And by the way, you save everything into your vault. If you do sign up, you get 5 terabytes of storage. That's a ton of files and things that you can do. If you start building your website with our tools, hosting included. If you don't have a domain name, you can buy one directly here, so you don't have to go again somewhere else to do that. And the advantage of if you do connect by your domain in the platform, it essentially allows you to get all of it connected immediately. You don't have to do any A records and C name records. If you have something external like GoDaddy, you can build your whole website in the platform and connect everything. For example, the Build Biz platform was built directly here. This template is available in the website builder if you do want to. You grab it and customize it for yourself. And then also, let's see, workstation. This is Joe Wells, is also a white labeler. Some of the things that he built, or I should say, our VA built. We have 3 VAs that you can utilize. If you contact my calendar, we can help you build your website. I just built this one in the platform for my wife. She does sister locks, and I built this in the platform. There's my beautiful wife. You can see it's infinitely flexible. You can build all these AI, all the headlines and everything for the most part was created. The tech stack or benefit stack, the imagery, everything was created in the platform. You get 60 plus tools for 7 day free trial, $19.95 a month. It's I think a very good value. If you have questions, send me an email. I am here to answer them for you. I really wanted to spend some time building out more website stuff, but we are running out of time. We got about 5 minutes left, but I'll answer any questions anybody has. Andrea, since you can speak, I'll actually, if anybody raises their hand or put something in the chat, I can bring you up so you can speak. Quiet group this week. I usually get more commentary than that. Oh, there we go. Hey, Paris. You can come off mute.
Okay, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, I'm on vacation. I have my grandchildren. If you hear children in the background,
Okay.
I asked some questions in the chat, and mainly it was about, I think you mentioned they were about 60 apps. If I'm new to this, I'm thinking I don't have to do 60 different trainings, but there's a description. I would know which apps I need to use because I know what I want to do, but how do I narrow it down to this
Yeah,
is what I need?
this is one of those things that Delinda asked me a couple of times, and the easiest way to see primarily what the apps do is within the platform. You can simply go here. There is an affiliate link in the platform. If you click that, it pops up a site that is auto-generated by the latest apps on the platform. For example, as you can see, there's the Start Here app, there's the AI Lunch and Learn app, Sale. If you're starting a business or even if you have a business already and you want to formalize the description of it, the Big Dream Generator is a fantastic tool. Just click on the affiliate link and you'll see all of this, and it has descriptions for the apps so you can see what they do. Hopefully that helps. Okay?
Yes.
All right,
Thank you.
perfect. If you join the platform and you click the affiliate link, it will have your name in it and you get half of this $19.95 a month subscription without doing any work. If you want a white label like Joel did, you want to build out your own platform with your own color schemes and all of that. His own is black and gold, obviously. You can search in here for white label. You can white label the platform. It'll tell you to sign up for that process, and it's $27 a month. For $46.95 a month, you can take everything you see, all the colors, all of the logos and everything, and just build it to look any way you want it to look. And so, like for instance, if I go into the AI workstation and I log in here, when I go to the links, most of them are a golden color. You can create your own folders and see the links. And some of the apps are links, are custom apps that he's developed. And so he's changed the logos to look the way he wants them to look. And so you can build it out anyway, and you can sell it for whatever you want. I don't restrict your pricing in any way. You can reorganize your apps just by clicking the pencil, and then you can drag and drop where they sit. You can create your own folders. This format allows a lot of flexibility, and there's a ton of apps in here. It's a lot of fun. These are custom AI app builders. AI Sales Advisor is what we call a personality, which is where you combine your knowledge and expertise into that custom app, and it answers questions the way that you would answer them. You basically do that by building out what we call a knowledge base, or you can think of it as a database of all you. If you got a book that you wrote, throw it in there. If you got favorite URLs that you like, throw those in there. The Big Dream Generator is a different style app. It's not a chat GPT style app. It is a, input output app. You put information in, you get information out, and you can build those. You can build live training sessions like the AI Lunch and Learn. You can connect it to Zoom and have all of your previous recordings in there. Or you can create a learning module system like I have with the Start Here button. These are the different custom apps. As soon as you get a white label subscription for $27 a month, you get access to all of these build custom apps. You can build chatbots as well in the platform. If you build a chatbot, you can throw that on any website. It doesn't have to be just in the platform. So you can throw it out to another one. Andrea says, how is tech support managed? If you build out your own white label, you are responsible for the tech support of your white label. As far as reaching out to me, let me put those links back in again. And let me drop these in here. There is my email address. If we get totally stuck, we'll escalate to the development team if it's something I can't answer for you. You can jump on and schedule a meeting with me. If you want to build out your own white label, as I mentioned, we have our own VAs to help build it out, customize it. You don't have to do it. You can do it on your own, and that's where the Thursday meeting is, where we talk about other people who are white labeling, and you can watch, listen, and learn, and then do it yourself. But if you don't want to do it yourself, because I've had many an entrepreneur say, I just don't have time. If you spend a little bit of money, we can build it all out for you and get you going pretty quickly with your own white label. This is a really cool one where you can upload an image that you have and then just talk to it and tell it. It's like the new editor that ChatGPT just released. They changed their image editor. You can drop an image in and tell it what you want it to look like. It's very cheap too. A lot of times it's only like 1 credit or 2 credits to make a change. I'll let anybody ask any final questions. Anybody have any questions? I'm happy to answer those for everybody. And again, join me tonight, 7 p.m. I'll put that link in the chat. We'll do a slower version of learning AI tools, and I'll show you some examples of speaking with the AI. We use several LLMs in the platform, whichever one is going to do the best job. And I do want you to jump on that call. I see some people jumped on afterwards. Sonia, Vandela, welcome. That last link is for our 7 p.m. session, and we'll learn how to communicate with AI. We'll talk about some of the AI agents, how to make money with chatbots, bounce around a little bit here. I really appreciate you jumping on the call. The Tuesday calls are about answering questions for people using the platform every Tuesday at noon Eastern, another one at noon Pacific or 3 p.m. Eastern. Please use the register button, click on the add to calendar, and that is in the AI Lunch and Learn. I'll drop these 2 links in the chat if people have not joined the platform yet. That's the Tuesday one. And then I'll get the Thursday one as well. In case you have not registered for the platform yet, you can still jump on the call. I don't recommend getting on the Thursday call if you're not interested in selling or reselling the platform and the apps. That's for entrepreneurs looking to make money from the platform, not just use it. Different focuses for the 2 calls is developed into that. And then we have the 7 p.m. tonight call for the new user that's just trying to understand. And here's all the recordings. These are all in here. Please go in and check them out under AI Lunch and Learn. And then the other welcome training. Some people joined after I started this call. Here are where you can get the overview. You can get the create method. You can get individual apps like the website creator, how to create your website. And if you want to kind of
The English, the
go
next
step by step in
say like
building a web page.
full or
all of the answers on the left.
Really detailed and good training for walking you through how to get stuff done. All right, everyone. I really appreciate you all jumping on and staying on. And go ahead and sign up for the platform, get that free trial, get those 11 books that you can download. Play around with it. Have fun. All right. Thanks, everyone. Bye-bye.